Dove Cameron is a singer, actress, and dancer, as well as certified Disney Channel royalty after starring in Liv and Maddie, as well as the Descendants movie franchise. From the outside looking in, it would seem Dove lives quite the charmed life, also branching out on her own after her career with Disney with some new material that proves she's all grown up. However, behind her stunning smile, Dove has also had quite the past of tragedy and dark moments as well, including a life-changing loss in her family and major insecurities. Well, there's certainly more to the starlet than meets the eye, so if you want to know more about the story and life of Dove Cameron, then stay tuned, because we'll get into all of that and more here for you on Famous Life. Dove Cameron was born Chloe Celeste Hosterman on January 15, 1996 in Bainbridge Island, Washington. She's the daughter of Philip Allen Hosterman and Bonnie Wallace, who would later divorce, and she has an older sister, Claire Hosterman. In terms of her background, Cameron has stated that she is of French descent and that she speaks some French, while also has Russian, Slovak, and Hungarian ancestry. As a child, Dove attended Sakai Intermediate School in Bainbridge Island, and at age 8, she started to act in community theater at Bainbridge Performing Arts. Since she was a kid, Dove wanted to pursue acting. When she was 14, she and her family moved to Los Angeles for more opportunity. Here, she also sang in Burbank High School's National Championship School Choir. At the time, Dove was landing bit parts on series like Shameless and The Mentalist. Despite being on her way to success, Dove has revealed she was bullied throughout her entire school experience from 5th grade until the end of high school. The actress spoke about this in an interview where she was joined by her mother Bonnie and explained some of the traumatizing moments. Some of the worst included the time a group of girls locked her in a janitor's closet and when other students would attempt to trip her as she walked down the hallways. Furthermore, there was an incident where another girl at school purposely spilled a drink on a dress Dove had made. Topping all of these, the worst memory she had was during a school field trip where Dove explained, once in high school on a field trip away from school, some girls brought razors to shave their legs and threw them at me and told me to kill myself. Despite the pressure at school and all of this, Dove was focused on being a success in the entertainment industry and fully delved into it. However, that wasn't the end of the personal struggles for Dove. In 2011, when the young star was 15, her family was struck by tragedy when her father died, taking his own life. Following his death is when Cameron changed her legal name from Chloe Celeste Hosterman to Dove Cameron in honor of her father, who called her Dove as her nickname. While she's remained pretty quiet about the details of his passing over the years, she's shed some light on her relationship with her dad. For example, in 2016, Dove posted a touching tribute to her dad on Instagram, which included a lovely but heartbreaking message saying in the caption, "You still teach me lessons every day and make me laugh as the lessons you instilled at a young age begin to settle into my bones and make more sense. You set me up for the best life imaginable, and I plan to make you proud every single day and never waste it. I love you eternally and can't wait to see you again, maybe in our next life as we find each other over and over. Forever your best friend and your little girl." In 2017, Dove also opened up in an interview with Entertainment Weekly about her loss and secrets she found out about his lifestyle afterwards, revealing, "He took his own life and he was also closeted, which we only found out after he died. When I found out that he was closeted, I was like, everything adds up." She explained this before continuing to describe him as a sensitive person who had bursts of anger. The revelation provided the young star with more clarity on the devastating situation. Dove also says that she would one day love to write a movie about her dad because she thinks he was a super fascinating person. Well, despite all these struggles, Dove's career was definitely going places. Way back in 2007, she had played the role of young Cosette in the Bainbridge Performing Arts stage production of Les Miserables, and in 2008, she had the lead role in The Secret Garden, again with BPA. This was still while living in Washington and before nabbing her massive breakthrough role with the Disney Channel. Later in 2012, Dove was cast in a comedy series on Disney Channel, first to be called Bits and Pieces, where she would play the role of Alana. After filming the pilot, they changed the series to Liv and Maddie, which saw Dove starring as the dual lead role of identical twins, Liv and Maddie Rooney. The show was an immediate hit when it debuted in September 2013, with the pilot episode being the most watched show on the network in about 3 years, and it would run until 2017. Dove also was working on her music career early on too, beginning with an Imagine Dragons cover she released in 2013 as a promo single. In October 2013, Better in Stereo was released as a single under Walt Disney Records and appeared on the Billboard Kids Digital Songs chart before peaking at #1, becoming her first #1 hit. In early 2014, Dove confirmed reports that recording had begun for her debut studio album. In 2015, Dove appeared in her first non-Disney film, Barely Lethal, and then starred in the TV movie Descendants, which premiered in 2015 as a Disney Channel original movie, positive reviews, and 6.6 million viewers. The film stars Dove and her co-stars as the teen children of Disney villains, with Dove as the daughter of Maleficent. Descendants also spawned Cameron's two first Billboard Hot 100 songs, including Rotten to the Core and If Only. In 2015, Liv and Maddie was renewed for a 4th season, which isn't an easy feat for all Disney shows, as they don't always make it that long. Cameron began filming the season, titled Liv and Maddie Cali Style, in 2016, and it was later announced that it would be the final season in the series. Dove would then play Amber in the NBC Live TV presentation of Hairspray Live in 2016, and her performance was praised. She would return for her role as Mal in Descendants 2 in the sequel in 2017. That same year, Dove was cast in the Netflix film Dumplin' alongside Jennifer Aniston and was also signed for a recurring role in the 5th season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. by Marvel. She was further cast in an animated Marvel project, Marvel Rising, as the voice of Gwen Stacy Ghost Spider, and then Marvel Rising Initiation. In 2018, Dove announced she signed with Columbia's Disruptor Records label, and she would begin to release new music after the release of Descendants 3. In 2019, Dove released her debut extended play Bloodshot Waste, and then released her follow-up single titled So Good. She continued her focus on music by releasing more singles including Out of Touch and Remember Me, while 2020 saw her release her next song, We Belong, and then Lazy Baby in 2021. Also in 2021, Dove joined the main cast of the Apple TV musical show Schmigadoon, which is a musical comedy that parodies the sing-along genre set in the 1940s with an all-star cast. Cameron plays Betsy, an all-American blonde bombshell in pigtails and a country girl dress. Dove further reprised her role as Mal in 2021 for the animated Descendants special, The Royal Wedding. Despite Dove's success and loads of fans, she had struggled with major insecurities like many of us. She's admitted to feeling down about her appearance in the past and said she wore makeup a lot during school to cover up how she really felt about herself. She said, "There was also a part of me that wanted to wear makeup all the time when I was younger because I felt like I wasn't beautiful underneath it. Thankfully, Dove has learned to be confident and made peace with any insecurities as she grew up." In terms of her love life, she was engaged to her on-screen love interest Ryan McCartan by age 20. And after they called off their engagement, 2 years later, Dove met Scottish actor Thomas Doherty, whom she dated for 3 years. Mid-pandemic, the couple called it quits, and according to Dove, the heartbreak was severe. She has stated that she is bisexual, and in May 2021 claimed that she feels queer is the most accurate way to describe her sexuality. Dove has also revealed this in her music such as Boyfriend and We Belong, and has revealed, "I've hinted about my sexuality for years while being afraid to spell it out for everybody." In terms of what's up next for Dove, she's been cast in the upcoming CW series The Powerpuff Girls, the reboot, as Bubbles, as well as the upcoming film Field Notes on Love, alongside her Liv and Maddie co-star Jordan Fisher. It seems that Dove Cameron is slowly becoming more comfortable in her own skin, and I'm sure more new music will be coming up too. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to Famous Life and leave a comment for who you'd like us to feature next.